Always this north side, south side confrontation going on, you know. I mean, when I was very young growing up, there always was, you know, gangs in Greenmount, Toker, and, you know, and other parts of the city. But I think that that brought down the barriers definitely a small bit, I thought. Yeah. Sir Henry's definitely I mean, I suppose because of the drug scene at the time, you know, it was a loved up, you know, a night, and people didn't want to have a fight. Most of the time people didn't want to argue.
Everyone was happy and everybody was positive there. You know, wake up on a Monday morning and go to some shit job, what are you going to do? Look forward to Sir Henry's. If you didn't have Sir Henry's, you'd be miserable. That's the way a lot of people looked at it. Yeah. That wasn't me, but that is that is the way 80% of the club, I think, in my opinion, was.
I think we were targeted. I think we were targeted by members of the Gardaí. I think we were targeted by members of the media. And we were targeted by criminals. But, you know, some would say, fair game. That's part of it. You know, I mean, the guards are there to do their job as they see fit. Maybe mightn't do it as I see fit, you know. I thought they were quite sloppy in certain instances, you know, but that's my opinion.
A lot of the time with the trouble outside could have been prevented if the cops had actually just moved people on and policed it properly.
A lot of the guards, I mean, and I'm talking about the top guards in Cork, I think they understood kind of our position, even though they couldn't come out and say so. I think slightly they understood it, in that we were making an effort to try and control it. We were just trying to run a club, you know, but they couldn't publicly come out and say that because they'd be hammered.
I know it's a cliche and I know it's something a lot of people say, but the atmosphere in Henry's was unlike the atmosphere anywhere, any club I've ever been in my life. And I would say that it's unlike the atmosphere in any club I ever will be in.
I think it had its time. I really do. I think Henry's had its time. Part of me says, you know, time moves on, generations grow up. You know, the early 90s, a lot of those people now are 15 years older. They've started young families. How far can you take it? How far can you take dance music?
I mean, like the big thing is a lot of people travelled. You know, a lot of people from Waterford and Limerick and from Tipperary, or from around the country, came to the club. So that made it quite different. Right. You know, so that gave it this different air. So you couldn't predict it. You know, you could get a load of people from Waterford up one night and it'd be a crazy night. You know? Or Limerick. I knew gangs from Waterford. You actually knew where they were going to stand when they came in.
Great gigs. There's Donovan, there's John Martin, there's Nirvana, Sonic Youth, Big Audio Dynamite, Tom Tom Club.
You have to have new people coming in all the time. You have to make it fresh. You have to have new people for younger people that are coming up, because younger people are more interested in seeing their friends DJing in pubs and clubs than somebody who might be a little bit older than them that they don't know. It's how we all started.
Like, Cork is a very, very small provincial town, really, and to have such a history in music, generally all over the city, I'm talking all genres of music, is fascinating, really. It's fascinating. And to be at the hub of something, you know, when it's happening, to be able to look back on that is something special, really. You know, just say, I was there for that. I saw that happen. I saw it grow. I saw leaves wither and die on it too.